What is something? How does anything exist? Shouldn't there just be nothing? Why would anything ever exist? Especially since we know that at some point nothing existed. Ever. How do you get something out of nothing? Well, it comes down to the nature of nothing. Because you see what nothing is, it's something that never existed and exists nowhere. It is no thing that existed in any time or any place. And yet, before the Big Bang, it was the only thing. There was only nothing, which simultaneously means it is the only thing in the only place, everywhere, for all of time. And in that quantum uncertainty of existing and not existing, being true and not being true, being a thing and not a thing that never happened, and in no place, to being everywhere at all of time. It had to release that potential energy somehow. And in the law of thermodynamics, and entropy, it must step down the energy state and disperse and become stable and certain. Somehow it had to release that potential energy, and the only way to solve what nothing is to compare it with something. It is only have any relative value compared to something. And something only has any relative value compared to nothing. And something, through the sheer chance and luck, something existed from that potential. And in doing so, nothing became a real thing that existed in a place and a time and had value compared to a thing. And it decayed into its more stable energy state. That is the nature of nothing and something. They create each other. And one day, through heat death, the universe will find its bottom entropy state. The entirety of existence will be at its bottom entropy state. And nothing will ever happen anymore. Time won't truly exist anymore, since particles have no more mass. And then suddenly, nothing exists anymore. And it is, in a lot of ways, in some respects, just like in the ever-present quantum foam that inhabits the vacuum of space, where particles blip into existence for a stupendously short amount of time, antimatter and matter pairs that soon annihilate so that they equal zero energy. That is how nothing is created from something, or something is created from nothing, for a limited amount of time so that they equal out and in complete opposite directions. And just like those particles, our universe can only exist for a short amount of time. At least compared to forever. And maybe through the quantum game of dice, a new something will emerge. Or maybe this is the only one, and the only one that will ever happen, because now that it happened, it will always be certain, and never again go back up, and entropy is restored in some sense. Or that eventually at the bottom of the entropy ladder, you reach the top again, like some kind of strange looping geometry that we can only kind of grasp. Who knows? But what we do know is that out of sheer luck and chance and stupendous odds, you are permanently etched in the universe's history. Permanently and forever in the fabric of causes and effects that have ever existed. And that is just so beautiful.